When you're capturing wildlife or just kids, you know they don't stay put for very long. It's helpful to have a tripod, something to keep your optic or camera steady in these fast-changing situations. This is the Sunwayfoto TT2340 carbon fiber tripod, a very lightweight, compact travel tripod, and we're going to take a look at it on this episode of Moondog R&D. This is the Sunwayfoto TT2340 carbon fiber lightweight compact tripod, and I've been using an 80-inch lightweight aluminum tripod, which weighs about 6.5 pounds, which I thought was pretty lightweight for an 80-inch tripod. But this weighs less than 2 pounds. In fact, it weighs just a hair over 1.5 pounds, and we're going to take a look at it today. And this was sent to me by Sunwayfoto for this test and evaluation review video. So this is what the box looks like, pretty plain, unassuming. And inside, let's see what we get. Well, we get a velvet case, and we have our user manual here, and it's in Chinese, and in English, so there you go. Good for me, since I don't read Chinese, but definitely read your user manual. And the pouch, like I mentioned, is velvet, so very luxurious, but this is gonna, as you can see, it's it'll pick up lint very easily, so not too fond of the velvet. I wish they would have just made this like microfiber or something. But anyway, it'll certainly keep your contents from scratching up. So this is the tripod itself, and see if there's anything else in here. Oh yes, we have an accessory pouch here. We have a couple of Allen wrenches, and what else is in here? Let me open this up. So it looks like QC. We have a microfiber cleaning cloth. And an adapter. This is to adapt, looks like, for large size, that's I think 5/8 or 1/2 inch screw size, which is a standard tripod size, the big tripod size, and to adapt it down to standard 1/4 inch, which is standard screw size on the bottom of cameras. So that's an adapter, and these Allen wrenches, I'm assuming, is for tightening up the joints and the connectors for the tripod itself. But let's take a good look at that. Wow, I just have to say, this is amazingly light. Definitely, you can't get the sense of this in this video, but definitely 1.5 pounds. And you think about that, 1.5 pounds. Wow, this is super light. Even though this is metal and carbon fiber, this is really nicely milled metal here, aluminum, I'm assuming, and this is where you would tighten up for those different Allen wrenches, so you can tighten up those connectors if they get loose. But this looks really well built. Let's just take a look at that. The feet are rubberized, and I don't know if they are replaceable. I don't think they are. Oh, but that's a nice, look at that nice touch. Look, they even made a little cutout indentation just so the foot fits into there. That is a nice attention to detail. Amazing. So I have to hand it to Sunwayfoto for their engineers and their designers to take that much care in designing this Arca Swiss adapter quick release plate and mount here to have that cutaway just so it would fit into there. That is a nice touch. So let's take a look at this. We've got our articulating arm here, and it's got 3 positions, so you can lock it in, and nice ratcheting sound there. Logo. Yeah, a lot of attention to detail, this company. So you can even have it very, very, very splayed out. So you have a very wide base if you need to place this on the ground and you had a very heavy item to put on here. And this has a maximum weight capacity of 6 pounds. And I think that has more to do with the locking joints than the actual material, because carbon fiber is pretty strong. I'm sure this will probably be, the legs themselves could withstand 100 pounds, but don't quote me on that. But I'm just guessing, just knowing from riding bikes how much weight I have, and I could put on a seat post. And let's see here, we have a nice panoramic ball head, and you can see its markings. We have some really nice locking levers here for that. It's a very small, compact ball head, but it is very usable. And let's take a look at that quick release plate. And very compact. Look how small that is. It's barely bigger than my thumb. I just kind of wish, this is the only thing I can say about this design, is I wish they would have put a D-ring on here so that you wouldn't have to, you could use your fingers. I wonder if they sell just these plates, because you could still use them on pretty much any Arca Swiss mount if you had plates this small. And I would love to get some plates this small for some of my action cams or my camera itself. So hey, Sunway, if you have any extras, send them my way. Alright, let's take a look at these legs and feet here. I was mentioning these are rubberized feet. Don't believe they're replaceable, and I believe, yeah, let's see. And it is just twist. You just do a twist to extend it out. You do a twist to loosen it up. There's no locking ring on here. So this makes, as you can see here, extending this very quick and easy to lock, because really it's just one movement. The downside, of course, of doing this so quickly is that it makes it harder if you want to just tighten each segment, because you have to grasp each end, and if you twist a lower segment you could accidentally loosen up a higher segment. But that is the trade-off of this particular design solution. But it does make extending this and getting it into position super fast, which is really good if you're doing any sort of wildlife or action sports, because you need to set up really quickly. So being able to just with one twist, fully extending this thing and closing it up. All right, so let's go and try this out. Put a camera and a scope on this and see how it actually works. First, I tried it with a spotting scope, and you saw a little bit of that footage at the beginning of this video. The scope weighs 4 pounds, and the tripod handled it easily. It was rock solid and super fast to set up. How fast? Well, let's find out. I'll set up a timer here. So assuming you have your tripod out of your bag, you just open up the legs, and I'm not rushing here. I haven't practiced this. I'm just doing it like normal speed. And the legs deploy very quickly and lock in with that quick little twist. And bam, you're done in less than 20 seconds. In fact, it's going to take me more time to set up the camera on the tripod and futz around with the focus than it did to set up the tripod in the first place. And by the way, this is about a 4.5 pound camera rig, a 300mm equivalent telephoto lens mounted on my camera, and the tripod handled it just fine. In fact, it's even better for lightweight camera setups. And it makes a perfect selfie vlogging rig. The tripod itself is only 14 inches long, and as we saw, it's only about 1.5 pounds in weight, so it is very lightweight and handy, easy to move around. You could practically use it as a selfie stick, but as we saw, you can just deploy it in under 30 seconds. So it's perfect for if you're traveling. Just toss this into your backpack. It weighs practically nothing, and when you're ready, just set up your camera or leave it like this, ready to go, and you can set up just about anywhere in less than 30 seconds. So perfect if you're being a tourist somewhere at a busy tourist destination or an event. If you just want to get those impromptu vlogs, this is perfect. If you're interested in getting this tripod, you can find a product link in the video description or in my full written review at moondogindustries.com. Definitely use that link and help support this channel. And you can support this channel for free by simply hitting the like and subscribe buttons. And that not only helps me, but it also helps you because you're taking control of the algorithm and letting it know what kind of content you actually enjoy watching. So it'll suggest more videos like this as opposed to the latest K-pop video. Unless you're into that. I'm not judging. Moondog, out. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please share it on forums, Facebook, Reddit, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, MeWe, whatever social media you're on. And if you want to see all of my videos, check out moondogindustries.com.